Okay, welcome to video number 3. In this video I'm going to show you sequential tasks, and that's talking about how one task is dependent upon another task. So if you look at our current project, you'll see that we've got lots of tasks, but we don't know what task is dependent on another task. So for example, we've ordered the painter to come in for 5 days starting on the 5th of July, and the paint also arrives on the 5th of July. Now the painter will be dependent on the paint being at the job site. If the paint doesn't arrive, then we need to take account of that and cancel the painter. If we don't do that, then the painter will arrive and he'll charge us for a day's work. So a good project will tell us what depends on what job, and then we can make alterations. It's also the sequence of tasks as well. And so how do we put this in? Well, we know that the painter is going to be reliant on the paint arriving, and down on the left here we've got ID or task numbers. So if we double click the painter and we go to predecessors, it'll ask us to enter an ID. So the painter is reliant on the paint arriving, which is ID number 14. So if I enter 14 into here, you'll see it says paint arrives. So I click OK, and now you'll see that the paint is linked to this task. Earlier I talked about moving tasks, and I can show you how to do that. We'll want to move this task up. So I click the whole column and I'll move it underneath. I'll move it underneath paint arrives. So now things are more clear, rather than it skipping across other tasks. Again, the kitchen installer is reliant on the tiles arriving and the cabinets. The cabinets come on the 5th of July and the tiles come on the 8th of July. He needs 2 days, so there's no point in him coming on the 5th of July. The kitchen installers, there must be a couple of them to do that quickly, so they're reliant on tasks numbers 17 and 16. So again, we'll go to predecessors, and I'll enter task ID 16, and I'll enter task ID 17. I click OK, and you'll see that now the kitchen installer is coming after these 2 tasks. And you need to carry on with your project, and you need to continue to enter all of these in so that we can spot our timelines, we can see our sequences, we can see what the sequential tasks are. So just to show you one more example, the truck comes on the 7th of July, or we order the truck on the 7th of July, and so this is reliant on the predecessor, what comes before it, of task number 5. So we click 5, and we've now got that. And again, book a driver. The driver has to be there for when the truck comes. So he's relying on the truck as well. It should be coming with the truck actually. So that task is reliant. And then again, you can't load the goods until the truck arrives. So again, that will be relying on task ID number 6. As you can see, now the tasks are all starting to follow into a sequence, and you can start to see now what jobs as a project manager you need to be keeping an eye on. You see all these tasks are following on. So what you need to do is take a screenshot of these particular settings. So you take a screenshot showing the predecessor, take a screenshot of this, and that is showing all your tasks being put into sequence. And that is sequential tasks. In the next video, I'll show you how to do some milestones, some deadlines and constraints. Thank you.